everybody, how you doing? This is Robert Rivera with Who's On First, the show. And today, I'm at Wendelstedt again. This is the second week. As you can see, we got students back there. They're running, they're gunning, getting instructions. They're all over the place. And they keep on adding layers. This is a baseball first week. This is how we do this. This is how we do that. And it's like an onion. There's layers upon layers upon layers. And that's how you're going to grow. So we're going to see what they're doing today. Maybe get some interviews from some of the red coats. That's what I really want to do, is get some of the red coats on here so we can let you know what's the one thing that can make you a better umpire.
Remember, this is a ground ball to the third baseman that requires a fair foul decision. What's your first responsibility? Fair foul, right? Where do I take all fair foul decisions? Stop and set, straddling the line. When the ball becomes fair, I'll point it fair. Now I still have to umpire, right? I have a play over at first base. So I begin moving across the middle of the infield. I'll drop my mechanic. I'll get on to first base. First umpire, one out.
They're running, they're gunning, they're putting you in situations. This is what school does to you.
Set. Roll it. Okay, field one, listen up. Listen up. Field one, listen up. Have all my base umpires gone? Yes, sir. Have all my plate umpires gone? Yes, sir. So now, at this point, you have completed a half control game turn. So, whenever crew is working, our plate umpires are going to become our base umpires. My base umpires are going to become my plate umpires. So my base umpires move to the third base dugout.
So now you got the plate umpires that already went. They're going to become the base umpires. The base umpires are going to become the plate umpires. Switch it around. Everybody gets a turn. Put a little pressure on you. A lot of hustle, a lot of moving, running, gunning, and a lot of instructions. So you want to be an umpire, huh? Come on down. So like I said, once the play is over, you're going to get your constructive criticism. They're going to let you know what you did. Yeah. Got to be open and ready to learn, be approachable, be teachable.
Let's cut!
Hey, if you're on the line, you're telling yourself that it's going to be a fair foul. So you got to point it fair first and then call.
2-1. So if you can tell an umpire one thing to make them instantly better, what would you tell them?
Keeping their head on a swivel, you know, knowing where your partner is at all times, where the baseball is, and where the runners are, and where they're going to. Keeping your head on a swivel and knowing where what's happening on the field and where everything is happening at all times.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. What's going on?
I got one question for you. Is that a catch or a no catch? One pitch. That's right.
Remember, guys, we have a fly ball down the left field line with nobody on. That's it. Once that ball is about to be first touched, the moment it is touched over here, we're going to point it fair. If that ball
On the rubber.
no catch, continue moving direction of the baseball.
Set.
Once that ball is being returned to the infield, you're then going to drop step.
You play it first.
So it's first touch and drop with the fair territory. So point, no catch. Point, don't forget the no catch. Got it.
Stay there, runner. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Square to the baseball. There.
Okay, so this drill here, you're going to have a home plate umpire coming up. You got a first base umpire at first, and they're going to come up. Home plate umpire is going to come up to the line, say his name. Home plate umpire, one more pitch. He's going to clean the plate, step to the side, put his mask on, get ready for the pitch. When they say on the rubber, he's going to go play. Going to put the ball in play. The pitch is going to go, and then they're going to give him the play. Let's follow along.
Base hit the right field. We're going to move direction of the baseball. Let's go back, guys.
We got to play at second base. We got to play at third.
Field one.
Now you're going to get instructions.
Once you come into pivot and you read that this is an extra base hit, the only real plays are between seconds. We want you to cut through the working area. Too many of us are taking the runner into second when there's no play, and then having to take the runner into third. As soon as I pivot here, I'm going to drop step towards third, and I'm going to begin moving ahead of my runner. I see the touch here, moving ahead. Now I get the third base cutout. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. Cut through the working area.
Okay? Then after the play, you're going to get instructive. You're going to get constructive criticism. They're going to let you know. They're going to see what's going, and they're going to correct the class, correct the field. Let's watch one more drill.
Alright, here we go, on the rubber.
Here we go, we got nobody out, nobody out. Second base, we're gonna exit the catcher to the left, getting on the line, moving up the line to the 45.
He's out.
Or that play happens. When we stop and set, or that play happens at first base. Driving the line.
Step base umpire. One more pitch.
On the rubber. Set.
Double left field line. Once it's being returned, drop set, back to plate. Drop set, there you go. Once that ball is being returned to the infield, we're going to drop set, return to the point of the plate.
I'm going to need a few more to go second time.
We got.
Plate umpire.
Oh, sick, base umpire.
One more pitch.
Here we go.
Daniel set. The A's, I had his first game, his first professional game after that draft.
On the rubber.
Play! And then he gets out there, warm-up pitches, and he's
Set.
one of the more flexible catchers I've ever been behind. I mean, he gets low. Actually, like, play first! Because he can't block.
See.
Don't. You're about to pop up. All I hear about is my catcher's going to make sure I don't get hit. All right, let's go outside.
All right, as you can see, they finished up their field work. They're clapping it up at home plate. The instructors are going to give them their critiques. Going to let them know what's going on, what they saw, what everybody needs to improve on. Probably take a break, come out and do some more. What's going on? 3:27, Saturday. We got Elliot here. Elliot, one of the instructors here at the Wendelstedt. Last year, the Ricky Wood game. That was one hell of a call down to third base. And I'm sure you learned that how to do that here, right?
Of course, yep.
All right, but I have one question. If you can tell an umpire one thing to instantly make them better, what would you tell them?
I say keep your eyes on the baseball. Keep your eyes everlastingly on the baseball. If I had to pick one thing, keep your eyes everlastingly on the baseball. You always have to know the status of the baseball, whatever's going on.
All right, that's string on the chest, right?
Yep.
All right, thank you.
You got it.
You guys and gals are a little lost, as you should be. I told you the first night that we're going to throw a lot of things at you, and we're going to do so quickly. So we're 9 days into this course, and look how far we've come. The first day, we tossed the ball in, taught you how to track it, how to call balls and strikes, and then for the next several days, we didn't even have a baseball. I was trying to show you your responsibilities. So now when we focus in on specific areas, we're doing a nice job. When you know what's coming, you're doing a nice job. That's where we need you to be. But But we can't stop there. We got to get to the point where you don't know what's coming and you got to react to it. And we got a little taste of it here at the end. We went a little haywire. That's good. That's good. That's the only way you learn with these repetitions. You have to train yourself to process the information. So now, timed up intentionally, the first day where things get a little sideways, you get tomorrow off. That's good. That's good. That gives you, yeah, clap! So now you take tomorrow to rest and reset, but you gotta practice. You gotta practice. Whatever you feel like you've got under your belt, you need to pick 2, 3 more things to take your off day and put in that same pocket. Because you've got to get where everything is a reaction. I'm telling you that. What's going to separate the top from everyone else in the class, which it happens, is that they get to the point where the 2-umpire system is like the back of their hand. Because once you know it and you know where you're going, everything else is just a reaction. And we're all going to get to go through this progress, and we're all going to get to see each other's progression as we go through this course. So what you saw today, where we kind of looked like chickens with their heads cut off, I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that. If you went, I want you to remember your first turn in a control game and how lost you were. Just keep that in the back of your mind. And then talk to me in 3 weeks. Talk to me in 3 weeks. This is exciting. This is very exciting. Because we're just now learning how to umpire. We've kind of laid the groundwork. But now, from this point forward, as a class, we're going to umpire. We're going to learn how to umpire. You're going to see people in this class develop. We're all going to develop. And then somebody, at least one person here, is going to go to the big leagues. And that's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Especially after what I saw today. That's kind of terrifying.
We do know one thing, though. We know one thing, is that the MLB scouting department is amazing. Because none of y'all can play baseball with a shit. I'll tell you that right now. You might think you could. They've definitely done their job. But y'all are going to be great umpires by the time you leave. I am very happy with where we are. Like Junior said, we're 8, 9 days into it. We already started control games. On the lesson plan, that's day 11. We're pushing you. You're on an accelerated thing. So we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep throwing more at you. Take tomorrow to rest. Take tomorrow to keep your head in the rule book. Do the things. I mean, the mechanics were abysmal today, and that's fine. We'll do a lot of formation next week, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to get the mechanics where they need to be. The other thing is so many people were rushing their calls. That's natural for the first day of control games. It's going to be natural when we start calling pitches and if we get some high school teams out here. Slow everything down. So we always preach that. Timing, timing, timing. That also went out the window today. All right? We'll get it back. But overall, very excited that we started control games a few days before we were supposed to start control games. Y'all are doing a great job. Your enthusiasm is still there. I'm going to tell you a few things, twibs and some other things, and then we're going to have a little fun before we get to this.
Monday, out of the fields, we're going to be going over rundowns and catcher's interference.
Monday in the classroom, we're going to be going over obstruction and collisions at home plate.
So today, make sure whenever we do a drill or a control game that the plate umpire has a plate brush and an interference. Please be ready to work. Second, when we're clearing the bat, remember the bat is a duty, not a responsibility. So if you already go point a plate and you forget to clear the bat, don't try to go clear. Okay? Get ready, watch what's going on in the field, because the odds are you're not going to have enough time. Lastly, we came back to the review drill. We were doing the positive reacts. Too many of us are just running out whenever we see a ball hit the right field. Okay? Make sure we're actually turning, watching our fielders, and reading whether it's trouble or not, like we talked about in the last one. We're reading trouble and then making our decision based on that.
Okay, as we know, you all sacrificed a lot to be down here. And the other people that do are the guys in the red jackets. And there are people that have made it to the big leagues. There are people that are still at different levels. And sometimes family obligations come up and they just have to go home. And this person is very important to the staff. And we love this guy. And you know what? He's doing the responsible thing. He's gone on the road so much during the season. He's got to go home to make mama happy and take care of his beautiful baby. And they have one on the way. This is Ben's last day. I just wanted him to say a few words. If he could be here, he would. Ever do that for Junior.
Yes, sir. Wow, you guys all hold a special place in my heart. I really do appreciate it. Not only this class, but all the classes. This place is special. Not only to the Redcoats, but to everyone who has a Wendelstedt logo on their chest. You now walk away from here with Hunter's brand, with our brand on your shirt. You should go back to your local communities, your local associations, whether it's high school, college, Little League. Take what you've learned and pass it on, because the profession of umpire needs you. It needs you. And you being professionally trained, you can be the example that we hope you can. Okay? Now at the end of the course, most of you are not going to get the news you want to hear. I just want to say that's okay. It does not mean you were not successful at this course. It does not mean that you can't achieve great things in umpire. Take the evaluation with what you have, look yourself in the mirror, and move on with your umpiring career and never stop. Never quit. Always pick up your partner and be a great group guy. Okay? Love you guys. Love you. Keep working hard, all right? Love you.
You know, and like I said, everybody would like to be down here for the whole time. We have 2 students that were only able to come here for an abbreviated amount of time. We want to make sure they get their certificates for completing the week. And I wish you guys come up here at the time. Lane, and we have a bet, so I got to make sure I pronounce this correctly. Von Valor. Did I get it right?
No, this one's easier.
I'm going to pronounce this one correctly. Lance Washington, thank you.
So, we like to do this at least once during the course. There's a pretty good chance we may come back to it. But what you'll see as you get in this profession, when you're umpiring, as many of you have, is that it takes a high level of focus. So something that we do in an attempt to train you in the area of focus is a game we call Switch It. So what we're going to do here momentarily is we're going to go out on the field and do formation. We're going to do safes and outs. Sometimes you'll be moving, sometimes you won't be moving. Tom here will have the megaphone, and he will tell you what we are starting with. Maybe it's out, maybe it's safe. He will continue to go through a process where he says, switch it, switch it, switch it, switch it, stay, switch it. And you'll be responsible for knowing what the proper call is when he finally does say, call it. Whenever you get it wrong, you will be eliminated and you will move over to the side. We will eventually work our way down to 2 umpires where they will turn their backs to each other and walk away. As Tom continuously says, switch it, stay, switch it, stay, switch it. And then they will call it until we have 1 remaining umpire who will...
Oh, what they win, Junior?
They will win an MLB hat of Hunter Wendelstedt. Wendelstedt baseball.
Whoa!
So,
let's get a formation and do this. Come on.
I don't either.
All right, we're gonna put Junior Valentine here on camera. I know one of the instructors here, top tier man, major league guy. So, if you can tell an umpire one thing that would instantly make him better, what would you say?
Self-evaluation, the willingness to accept when you're wrong and make the necessary changes to right that.
There you go. All right, there you go. You heard it first. Let's go check out Switch It over here. We didn't have Switch It.
Newish.
They'd walk up to us and be like, "It's a safe day out here," and you'd be like, "Are we calling safes or outs? Oh shit!"
Set out. When you switch it, it becomes safe. We said switch it twice, then we go back to out.
And you'd be half route, you're still half out.
Boys, DFU! Call it! Yeah! Switch it! Switch it! Switch it! Switch it! Call it! Yeah! If you have called safe, you are wrong! If you have called safe, get the hell out of here! You are wrong! Please step to the side. Fill in the lines. Made it further than last year. You can drop your mechanic. Fill in the lines. Fill in the lines. Straighten them out.
I don't know about you, but I was already out.
Get set. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Go. Get moving. He's out. Go. You're out. You're called out. You gotta go. Moving. Begin moving. Oh, begin moving. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Call it. If you've called safe, you are wrong. Please step to the side.
If you double called, you're wrong as well.
Turn around. Fill in your lines. Turn them around. Fill in your lines. Turn them around. Turn to your line. Straighten out your lines. Turn around. Get set. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Stay. 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 Switch it. Switch it. Go. Begin moving. Go. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. It's not to stay. 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 Switch it. Switch it. Call it. Stay. You have called out. You are wrong. Please step to the side. Fill in your lines.
Well, you know, made it further than I thought I would.
Once you make the call, drop your rope. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Go. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Stay. Switch it. Switch it. Stay. 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 Switch it. Switch it. Stay. Stay. Switch it. Call it. The correct call is safe. If you call them out, please step to the line. Step to the side. Or out.
Made it further than you do, man.
Call safe. Correct call is safe. Line. Fill in your lines. Come on, Jack. You got this. Not be moving.
These are outs, won't be moving.
Get set. Go. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Stay. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Turn around. Switch it. Switch it. Call it.
I'm waiting for somebody to scream time. That's what I'm waiting for. If somebody screams time, I'm going to give them something. Too late over there.
Switch it. Switch it.
Bad time.
Hey, bad time.
Switch it 3 times.
Switch it 3 times. Oh.
Switch it. Switch it. Switch it. Call it. The correct call is out. Umpire gets you every time.
Yeah, but he said switch it 3 times.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I had it right, and I was like, no, it's safe. I came up here, and I was like, no, it's safe. Damn.
Switch it! Stay! Switch it twice! Switch it! Switch it! Turn around!
Call it out.
Go! Switch it twice! Switch it!
Somebody shut down this damn airport, man.
Switch it twice! Switch it! Call it!
I told you what to call. Delio!
Ones where he didn't say
Get set!
It was your profession.
Switch it! Switch it! Switch it twice! Stay! Switch it twice! Stay! Switch it! Switch it! Call the opposite!
I didn't get anybody that one. That was a good one.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Safe, out, safe, safe. Out, safe, safe.
The correct call is safe!
Wow. Wow. There was 3/4. There's 3/4 of it. Let's go to the videotape. Let's go to replay. Right? That one's under review, folks. We got the peanut gallery behind me here.
Switch it! Switch it! Switch it!
Right?
Twice! Get set! Switch it! Stay! 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 Switch it! Switch it! Call it! He's out! The correct call is he's out!
And then there were 3. Down to 3.
Holy shit!
Down to 3. Down to 3.
You gotta be a real good guesser at this point.
Now you just say it to yourself.
Yeah, no, you
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, you did.
Safe, out, safe, 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 out, out.
You got to say all I got.
Turn around! Set!
I know, right?
Go! Switch it! Switch it! Switch it! Stay! Stay! Switch it!
All 3 go out.
Switch it! Switch it! Stay! Stay! Switch it twice! Call the opposite! He's out! Woo! The correct call is he's out!
And then there were 2. I was done the first time.
Listen, it is very important from this point forward. When you make the call, there will be no voice. There will be no voice, so there will be no advantage gained. So these mechanics will be silent. It'll either be the hammer for the out, or you will come up and you will call safe. It is very important that if and when this match ends, that our crowd has no reaction.
Switch it! Switch it! Stay! Stay! Switch it!
Get hands on these sets.
Switch it! Switch it! Switch it twice! Stay! Stay! Switch it 3 times! Stay! Stay! Switch it! Switch it! Call it! Sit!
No. I I can't let it in that way. Shut your mouth! Get set. No pressure. All right, Tanner. Nope.
Don't smile, dude.
Switch it, switch it, switch it, stay. Switch it 3 times, stay, stay. Switch it 5 times, stay, stay, stay. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Don't call it.
Don't.
With all the saves and all the outs, the winner did absolutely nothing. Hey, I really enjoyed that. You all had fun. You're always the bearer of good news. Go ahead.
Get out of here. We'll see you on Monday.
Yeah. All right, so we got Ben here. He's one of the instructors here. It's his last day. He's got to go back home. He's got some babies on the way. That's right. But if you can give one bit of advice to make an umpire a better umpire, just one thing, what would you say?
Ooh, that's putting me on the spot. Never stop learning. The moment you stop learning, you should stop umpiring. Okay. No matter at what level you're at, there's always something new to learn.
All right, well, get home to the wife, get home to them babies.
Thank you.
All righty.
Appreciate it.
All right, so here we go. We got Hunter Wendelstedt, owner, operator, and that was a great time with the switch it. But if you can give one advice to an umpire to instantly make him better, what would you tell him?
It's all about timing. You know, you walk out there with confidence, and the 2 keys are if you are in the correct position and you take your time, you're going to get the calls right. But the main thing is timing.
Timing. Okay.
Timing's what it's all about.
All right. Well, thank you. All right. So it's the end of the week, second week, Saturday at the Wendelstedt School. Got a great time with doing that drill, that switch drill back there. I wasn't lucky enough to do that when I was here. I probably would have been done the first round. So it was a really good time. It was a blast. Ben is leaving. He has to go back. He has some family obligations. He's one of the better umpires out there, and we wish him luck. We wish him the best. It's been interesting. The class of 2025, the guys are advancing really fast. They're on basically 11 on day 9. So we'll see. But next week when I come back, we're gonna meet class of 2025. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in. Remember, subscribe, like, and make comments. As we say here on Who's On First, keep swinging.
If you like the show, please do me a favor. Subscribe. Right. You see it? It's right there. Subscribe, share, like, and don't forget, put that bell on. It'll ding you when I put something else on, all right?